So the first one is, if this is up the right way, SC97.
Right, I don't know if that's an astromech or not. Oh no! Oh no!
All right, welcome everyone to A Long Time Ago. We are back. We are doing our July pickups for 2025. Quite a few to get through this time. How many have you got, Martin?
Quite a few, but a lot of them have been kindly gifted to me. So yeah, I'll run through that when we get to that. I'll run through that quite quickly, just to sort of give everyone a shout out. But non-gifts, I've only got a few really, to be honest with you, and there's some good ones though. There's some good ones.
Okay, well I've got the odd gift and a few things, that I picked up from our recent trip when you came down my way. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Let's start with these gifts then first.
Okay. Shall I go first? I'll just reel
You want to go
through them
first?
really
Yeah,
quickly.
go on then.
Okay. Well, the first one is this was on our road trip. We visited Keith and Emma Guppy, and we got to see Keith's amazing collection room. And just before we left, he gave us a couple of gifts, and they'd even wrapped them for us. And
Yeah.
as I was walking around his room, I said to him, "I really wanted those prequel Baru and Owen figures. I must pick them up at some point." And I'm guessing he had a spare because as we left, as I say, he gave me a wrapped one just before we went. So that was really awesome. Thank you very much, Keith and Emma. That's great.
I'm just going to jump in there with mine from Keith then, if you don't mind,
Okay.
because whilst we're on the subject, he was listening to us. He told us he was listening to what we were looking for, and he kindly gifted me the Star Tours R5D2,
Nice.
which it could be. I don't know. I think I've got one more Star Tours astromech to get now.
Oh, cool.
So
that's awesome.
nearly there on that collection. But yeah,
that's really kind of him.
Very, very grateful.
Next up, I was chatting to Andy Holochronicles, and he had some VHS tapes he was getting rid of, and he had this one, and it's the VHS tape for From Star Wars to Jedi, The Making of a Saga, which is a documentary film which probably is only second to Empire of Dreams as my favourite Star Wars documentary. It's absolutely brilliant. I do have a VHS player as well, which is handy, and I love this. This documentary was on replay constantly as I was a kid, so very, very much appreciated. Thank you, Andy. I also, cool. When I was down your way, I went to visit our good friend Nick APD, and he saw that I'd collected this slave Princess Leia carded, and it's for my eventual, when I finally get around to it, setting up my Jabba's Palace diorama. But he said, no, you can't open that, and he gave me a loose one, so
nice.
I get to keep this one on card. So thank you, Nick. That was awesome. And I also finally got this, and this was an amazing gift. This was from our good friend Andy Delvian Seek, and he managed to pick one of these up from America, because I don't know if you remember Lieutenant Callahan VC 351. It was on a wave of figures that was going to be available in this country, and then it got cancelled. So it was really difficult to get hold of. Unfortunately, now it is actually available in the UK, but we didn't know that at the time. And Andy managed to get a spare, and we met up with Andy. He came over to ours a couple of weeks ago, and we went to Norwich Comic Con, and he picked me one up. So thank you so much, Andy. Very much appreciated. It was touch and go as to whether I was going to get there at one point. So thank you very much indeed.
Very good. Well, shall I carry on with what I picked up from the from your trip down here? Because we did pick up a few little bits that you may or may not have seen in the videos. If you haven't watched that, by the way, go back and check it out, because Martin did a great job on the edit. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time that weekend. So yes, from Vintage Toy Monster, I picked up the dirtied VC149 R2D2. I didn't have that one. I had the clean one that was recently reissued, re-released. And then we headed over to Spacebridge, of course, where you might have seen in the video they had R2B1 on an episode 1 card. So
That's
I now
awesome.
have both the episode 1 astromech droids. And this one's, yeah, I like the droid. I prefer it on the 30th anniversary card because I like the 30th anniversary stuff. And the droid on that, on the 30th anniversary, it doesn't have the chrome dome to it. So I lean more towards
Interesting.
that one. I prefer that one. Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know
So,
that. Interesting.
and to you?
Okay. Well, while we were down at yours, I picked up in Vintage Toy Monster. People would have seen it, so I'll be very, very quick. I got these carded 1987. I want to say no, 88 Tonka Willow card backs. I managed to pick 3 up. So I've got the Nockmaar Warrior and Horse there. I've got a Nockmaar Warrior there. And I also picked up, and Ian said this one was a hard one to get hold of, and it is the Death Dog. So it's something that I've wanted to get into for a while. Is Willow, the Willow carded action figures from the time. And so I've got 3. There's 14 to collect, and there's a 2-headed beast as well to collect, whose name I cannot recall right now. So it enables me now. So when we go to toy fairs, I've got something else to look for other than just Star
Yeah.
Wars. So I'm quite up for that. So it's only a matter
Yeah.
of time until that starts to expand.
I was going to say, because earlier in the year I picked up a non-Star Wars item and you gave me grief for it. So, yeah.
Well, it's Lucasfilm related, so that's the way I'm looking at
it. Whatever. The other store we visited, of course, was Dave Tree's All the Cool Stuff. And I picked up a little Lego B2 EMO, which I've already made, of course. It's quite a cool little dude. Got a little twisty head. And that all comes off the back of his recent show that he did about it was about Andor. It was called And More, and they had a lot of like merch made up, and they made these little Lego figures, and it was good. I think there were 3 different types of Lego figures on offer there. Which I believe he still has a fair few of. So if anyone's looking for any Andor related content, it's official Lego, but it's not an official Lego product.
People who have been watching our pickup videos recently have probably realised that I've also now got a bit of a thing about stickers and sticker albums. So I managed to pick up at a fantastically cheap price this pack of 50 Clone Wars stickers. It's still sealed in its pack.
Nice.
Now, these were so cheap, I just bought them without thinking. But it's actually become quite a challenge to find the sticker album to go with these. So, yeah, that's going to be another
that's
big
where the money
for
will
me.
Yeah, that's where the money will be lost.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I want to get them empty so I can start from scratch. And there's lots out there that have sort of half finished or finished completely, but they're no good to me. I need an empty one. So, yeah.
Well, whilst you are always on the lookout for stickers, people will know that I'm on the lookout for Lego. Lego clones as well, or Clone Wars related things. So I've picked up a little Plo Koon. Now this is purely for the astromech droid, or for the minifigures, I should say, because I have, as you can see up there, where is it? Oh wait, that corner. There's a little space there in front of the clone pilots for Mr. Plo Koon and his astromech droid. That's one of my Lego pickups. Here's the other.
Wow.
Fit it on the screen. Let's see. There we go.
Wow.
So it's the ATTE Walker. I'm absolutely made up for picking this up. Had a birthday recently, so I spent a few quid on Lego.
Yeah.
I have another set coming soon. Leave your guesses in the comments as to what that might be. But yeah, it basically means that our Lego and stickers episodes can keep going. We can just keep doing them because I've got plenty to build.
as I mentioned earlier, Andy came over for a couple of weeks ago, and we went to Norwich Toy Fair. And I didn't really pick anything up for myself, but I did pick up one thing, and I managed to pick up this loose dewback.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it's really, really cool. It came with 3 Power of the 4 Stormtroopers in this bag. I think it was like
Yeah.
10 quid. And I thought to myself, well, I thought it looked pretty good, to be honest with you. And I'm getting the cantina, and everyone who's watched Star Wars will know that outside the front of the cantina, there's a dewback just sitting there. So
Hmm,
if I have a loose diorama, I'm going to need this to sit out the front. So
definitely. Yeah.
yeah. So this was I was really, really chuffed to pick this up, and it was just by chance I saw it on the table. So yeah, really, really happy to get that. So I've got one more. And I mean, this is everybody's had this, so it'll be really quick. I got the land speeder,
Oh,
that
nice.
obviously came with the
Finally.
deluxe card, Luke Skywalker, with all
Yeah.
his accessories. Lovely looking figure. Yeah, really, really chuffed with that. But again, the land speeder is purely for when the cantina comes, so that I can have it out with the out the front of the cantina when I
Yeah.
display it, if I ever find any room for it.
Well, that is all of our pickups, but I have one more little thing that I wanted to do because a little while back you went to Florida and picked me up a couple of these little mystery crates. If it's okay with you, I'm going to quickly break them open now because I want to
Yeah,
see what's inside. They
awesome.
kind of count as a pickup, uh, but
We've not seen them
obviously
before.
I've not been able to get my hands on them until you came down to mine the other day. So come on.
It was quite a box of goodies, that was, wasn't it? In that box.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Oh, I could have done with some scissors or something here.
So will my predictions on how to tell if there's a BB-8 droid or an astromech droid in there, the whole Martin give it a shake, and if it rolls in there like an old mouse ball, that was my way of deciding whether or not it was a BB-8 droid or not. So I think we were fairly successful when I bought a load back from America. Was it last year?
Yeah,
But
fairly successful.
fairly successful. I think it was like 4 out of the 6 were astromechs, and there was 2 BB-8s. So I did the whole Martin test again. So hopefully I perfected it a bit more for you. So fingers crossed. Are
Okay.
you ready to reveal the first one?
So the first one is, if this is up the right way, SC97,
Right. I don't know if that's an
which tells
astromech
you.
or not. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Sucks.
First up is
Yeah.
a
Oh
BB-8 droid.
yeah. We haven't
If
got
I can
time to
get the
build
thing
them.
to
Just
go.
open the next one.
You can clip. You can clip the build.
Yeah. All right, come on. This one's definitely going to be an astromech. I've got a good feeling on this one. This one's going to be an astromech. Come on, astromech. Come on. Oh my god, if it's 3 BB-8s, I'm never going to live this down. Oh no,
I'm not
that look.
I'm not feeling confident.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is
Oh no,
really bad.
we are okay. You're
Oh,
okay.
oh,
You're okay.
okay.
Ooh,
Ooh, I don't think you've got that one, have you?
this is the one that we needed.
Yes. I hope hope the second one is like that as well, because I need that one.
So we have LM7B.
Nice,
That's
nice.
good, isn't it?
We could certainly do with him in the last crate, because he's the only one that I need as well, I think.
I don't have another crate.
I thought I bought you 3 back.
No, I think you did 3 for Keith and 2 for me.
Oh, okay.
I think I only
Fair
asked for
enough.
2. Yeah.
Okay. 50-50. I didn't do too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. So that's good. Yeah. So we've
Yeah.
LM7B. That completes the astromix that I needed. Excellent stuff. Well, that is it then for today. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Make sure you hit that like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. We will catch you in the next one. We'll see you later.
Right.